Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy JP here, back with another video. Just a disclaimer before we get into this video, because I know, man, look, I've heard it since I started my business. Look, we're gonna upgrade. All right, guys, I just want to tell you. So this video is basically a goodbye, a on to better things kind of video. Man, this year we've been rocking a 2.5 gallons per minute. Look, I know 4 gallons per minute is a lot better. That's why we're upgrading, but I did want to make this video just to show the progress. Also, if you want to stay tuned for the journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that button. Man, let's get into the video. I really hope this inspires somebody, because truly, man, if it's not pressure washing, if it's painting, if it's building houses, building fences, I don't care, man. I hope this inspires you to do something and figure something out, because truly what you can do is limitless. You are the only one stopping you from succeeding and doing something incredible. So go out there, achieve something great. Let's get into the video, man. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy JP here, back with another video. So guys, if you're new to the channel, probably don't know this, but man, I started my pressure washing business this year, and this right here, man, I'm rocking, I don't know if you can see it over there, but 2.5 gallons per minute machine. I wanted to make this video just as a goodbye thing, because man, right now it's December, it's 30 something degrees. We're currently booked out until next week. Things are kind of slowing down in the area though, just because I think people just either out of town or they really just don't want anything pressure washed in the winter, right? It's getting to be spring and they'd rather save the money on Christmas presents, and so definitely understandable, but things are slowing down, and man, it's just getting cold. It really is getting cold. I know for a fact, man, this thing has served me well, but I can already feel the pump getting weak because of the cold weather. But man, I just wanted to make this video that kind of showcase what I've been doing, man. This is, as you can see right here, man, I got the Ryobi wand hooked to a surface cleaner, and I have literally done 6,500 square foot with this setup. And now obviously next season we're gonna pull out the 4 gallons per minute. I already know which one I'm gonna buy. You gotta get the Honda engine and stuff, but man, I really just wanted to make this video to look back on this, because obviously we're not going anywhere. We're gonna keep rocking till the wheels fall off. I love pressure washing. I love seeing the smile on customers' faces when I get done with their properties that they've worked so hard to earn, and hopefully one day, God bless, I can own property like the ones I've done. But I love this industry. Love this kind of, having this as my full-time job, and something I'm going to invest hard into. I invest a lot of money in my marketing, a ton of money into my marketing. But when we started, 4 gallons per minute just wasn't in the budget. I was going through a lot of life things, and so to keep the budget as low maintenance as possible. For example, that sucker right there only cost me 200 bucks. Can you believe it? 200 bucks, man. Pressure washed, you would think the world, for the 2.5 gallons per minute, $200 machine, man. Bought it off some guy that sells basically small engines for this front yard, man. Great guy, by the way, too. He sells a ton like that he actually repairs and gets ready himself. But I wanted to make this video too to talk about, I think everybody should, honestly, if you were thinking about getting into pressure washing, you should start out with a setup like this. And the reason I say that is not for money's sake, even though I started with this setup because of money. It's not because of money's sake, but for the sole fact that, man, when you realize what you can do with just this little machine. Now, obviously, this is the limit, man. This is 3,300 PSI, 2.5 gallons per minute. Anything under 3,300 PSI, honestly, I'd be kind of questionable about, even if it is 2.5 gallons per minute. But when you have such a little machine and you're always questioned, oh man, are you sure you can do this? You reach up that high, you got the right tools, and then you end up wowing them with the result. You really learn a lot. You learn a lot about pressure washing. And I do have my 4 gallons per minute out here, man. I'm gonna be rocking and rolling. Obviously, more money, more problems. Yes, certain things can happen, and it's a more expensive machine, so gotta get it fixed, everything like that. But truth be told, man, I'm not too worried about that, because I'll be able to book more jobs, honestly. It'll probably take me less time to do a lot of things, man, because I tell you what, I know this driveway is gonna take me a couple hours. Already know. I mean, you can kind of see it here. But I think working with such a small machine for such a long time has allowed me to learn a lot about pressure washing, test the limits, and I wanted to see if I was capable, because man, like, I dove into this first, it was kind of like a side hustle, but I realized I really love it, dude. I know it sounds crazy, you know, bleach all day, and man, there came a point during the side hustle phase for a month. And then I would wake up and, you know, when that bleach started, you know, spraying out the gun, man, and smelling that sucker, man, that was bliss. That was like, and I call it gold, man, that liquid money. And it just gave me passion, man. Honestly, I love it. I know it sounds cheesy as fuck, but I know it sounds cheesy as can be, but it's true. I love the heck out of this stuff, and I especially am gonna love it even more when we're rocking a little 24-inch surface cleaner and not a 14-inch. Now, I will say, if you are thinking about getting a setup like this, and this surface cleaner right here, I've only had 2 in the span of my business. I think it's like a Janik or something. I can't remember, but it's obviously covered right now with bleach, but you can get it on Amazon, 60 bucks. But dude, worth every freaking penny. This thing is, I've only had 2, mind you. And the only reason that the first one stopped working, the only thing I ever had to replace was an O-ring. And the only reason the first one stopped working is because I was doing a stone patio, and I clipped the corner of the stone patio, you know, a little risky for the biscuit kind of thing. And man, I'll never forget, that nozzle just shot out. I was like, that was, and God bless me that day, because that nozzle shot out faster than you know what. I mean, it was like a dang bullet. This surface cleaner is amazing. I needed a new one anyways. I tell you, I rocked that other one, and so the wheels literally had no rubber on them at all. So it was about time to get a new one anyways. So with the wheels actually in good condition, man, I tell you, this is a breeze. Now, one thing I do miss though, and when those wheels weren't rubber and stuff, man, I was getting a bicep workout. Let me tell you, every single day we were pushing that sucker. Example, this was, you know, I would push it like this, man. I'd be like, you engaging all the muscles, man. It was something, and it would still get the job done. It wasn't like lack of quality or anything like that. It would really get the job done. So, yeah, man, back to my original point. The whole point of this video is just to set something in the history books. You know, I think it's a little motivational speech. And we all get put on this earth for a set amount of time. Lord only knows how long. And my biggest passion, my biggest drive, like my daughter, for example, something happened to me, God forbid, I got her on this earth, right? And, you know, I do think it's the stuff you leave behind that really means a lot. And, heck, man, one of these days when they, you hear me right now, this is the engine. Had to get away from the engine right now. Had to get away from the engine. But, man, lost my train of thought. But I do think the biggest thing you can do in life is leave something on. Oh, I was talking about Wi-Fi water. And imagine the day when we don't even need hoses, man. It's just all Wi-Fi water. Like, this water just teleconnectified through space, time, and the continuum, right? Just going to our pressure washers. But and you know, YouTube's probably still gonna be around. I'll tell you what, I'll be shocked if it isn't. Hopefully they make something that move all the YouTube videos too. But I guess my whole point is, man, my whole goal is to leave something on this earth that has value and leave a legacy, man. And I love things I can look back on. Man, we're gonna be rocking and rolling. This is gonna be my legit business. I wanna hire employees. I wanna give my employees a great mindset, pay them a decent wage, make sure they're putting the same smile on my customers' faces that I do, man. Same great conversations, same great quality service, and everything. You know, I wanna make sure that they do it like me, man. And I wanna make sure that, you know, I'm taking care of them. But I want to run a business, or no, I'm not, I am going to run a business, but I am going to run this business heavy, and this is somewhere we're all going to look back on, man. 2.5 gallons per minute days. And I think, you know, house washes, man, if I could do house washes every day with this sucker, oh man, I'd be in good shape. Trust me, good shape. That's no problem. But concrete, man. And the concrete is something I will not miss with this 2.5 gallons per minute, bro. I keep getting too close to the engine. I hope the audio is good. Yeah, we're still getting used to this whole GoPro thing. But man, if I could tell anybody anything, whatever point you're watching this video in your life, and don't be afraid to try something, bro. I promise you, you are going to get a lot of ridicule, if that's even the word. I'm not good with vocabulary, but you're gonna get a lot of doubt, man. You're gonna get so many people. You're gonna get so many people just thinking that you can't do it. You're just not capable of doing it just because it's not exactly their way or things like that. And trust me, like, I'm not naive. I would never even waste anybody's time out here with an electric pressure washer. But truth be told, when I got this thing, man, and I did the house that I was renting at the time, it looked beautiful. And I threw myself, it's common sense, and I was like, okay, this is definitely doable. And I threw myself at the reins, man. And thank God every single day that I did that, and that he guided me to that. because this has been and is going to be the best journey I've been on, seriously. But without even going on a tangent about that, if you are thinking about doing something, just do it, man. I don't care if you don't have the perfect tools. I don't care if mom says you might fail or dad says you might fail, because truth be told, man, they're gonna tell you that. To this day, my dad sits here and still tells me, like, hey, Amazon hiring drivers if you need a backup job or something. And I remember making, I've scaled my business over 10K a month. Hey, this is crazy to me, but truth be told, your parents are always going to think the worst, and don't blame them for that. One, because you're a grown-ass man probably, and two, even if you're like 18, you're still a grown-ass man, but two, it's not their life, it's yours. And three, they're only doing it because they care. So don't get mad at them. The only support you need is yourself. Not your wife, not your girlfriend, not anyone else around, not your teacher, not your favorite pet sitter or whatever, man. The only need is yourself. And so sit there, think about it for a short time, and you collect your thoughts. But man, if you really want to do something and you just have that lingering thought that just absolutely eats you up at night, do it, man. Just do it. And I get with this YouTube thing, man. I always want to be a YouTuber, and I want to connect with people, man. I want to connect with like-minded people, and grow business relationships, especially break bread together, man, and live a good life, add value to other people's lives and stuff. That's my whole passion. I've tried the 9-to-5 thing. I've tried multiple jobs, and never went to college either. I'm sure there's jobs out there I probably could have gone to college for that I really would have liked, but that time's kind of passed at this point. I don't have 4 years to waste, man. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. And so this is my passion, bro. This is my everything. I love doing what I do. But I tell you what, and it took some risk. It took some risk, bro. I'm talking, bro. I'll never forget that day I just left my 9-to-5. I was sitting there shaking. I was shaking, man. I was like, bro, what if it fails? I got a daughter. I'm a single father. I got to sit here and pay the bills. I got to pay the rent. But one thing that sat with me is like, well, if something did go wrong, which I'm not going to let anything go wrong. That's a big mindset you got to have. You're not going to let anything go wrong. Worst thing that could happen is you're right back where you just were. I'm sure if I called my old job tomorrow, I was a 10-year agent, my converting sales agent at my last job, I was making them money, I wasn't overhead. So I'm sure I can call them literally tomorrow and be like, basically beg for my job back. But I'm not ever going to do that. I'm not going to ever work a 9-to-5 again. I'm always going to throw myself at the challenges, man, because that is, at this point, that's just what I'm born to do. This is what I'm born to do. So I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I gotta get this driveway done. I just wanted to make this video so we can look back on it. 2025, man, we are rocking and rolling. It's gonna be a big year. I promise you. I'm promising myself. I know 110% 2025. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like videos like this, now I should have said it at the beginning. I might even record myself saying it. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit that button. More importantly, man, hit the subscribe button, man. I want to sit here and be with you. When I sit here and make these videos, I have you in mind, the viewer. YouTube chooses the viewer, and at this point in my channel, YouTube has chose you as the viewer, so they know exactly who I'm targeting. So if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, man. Got more coming, and heck, I'd love to see you years down the line in the journey. And I remember that video of you absolutely thinking forever on that concrete driveway, because it is embarrassing, man. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop out of here. I gotta focus, but I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.